Yeah. We were having a very interesting conversation during the break. But we were previously talking about the Big Four and how the competition between them isn't quite as significant as it used to be, or the importance isn't as strong on the Big Four this season, because the whole tournament is full with teams that are really willing and ready, to really go up there. And this is really one of those like topsy-turvy, the world is going crazy type seasons.
Well, this is more what English football used to be like for the longest time until the money came in. Because you have
So do you think it's the money that's equalized everything?
No, the money
it messed it up, now it's equalized it again.
No, with the economy like this, definitely, I mean, you get teams having their chances to go at the bigger clubs. Now, Chelsea is going to have a hard time. There's so much talk about them buying players. Are they going to buy? That's a big question mark. I mean, there's talk about Manchester United buying a couple of youngsters. Also a big question mark, because do you want to spend that kind of money? Now, there's another thing. Because what they're going to be worrying about, are you going to pay that much kind of money to actually get that kind of player? Going back to
what about the Buffon
like
price
that,
tag, man?
Hey, well, Berbatov, hello.
Yes,
Berbatov. But talking about Buffon is worse.
Yeah, what about the Buffon price tag?
But then again,
£250,000 a week.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
But
They bought him already, is it?
No.
That's still talking, right?
Still talking. And he rubbished the club. But then the price tag is okay, like 250 grand a week. Why not?
I mean, you're going to pay that kind of silly money when the guy is really over what? He's 33, 34 already?
Having said that, a keeper, I mean, I wouldn't pay that money, but I wouldn't keepers go into the season. I mean, classic example was Pat Jennings. Spurs keeper for the longest time. Spurs decided that he was past it, sent him to Arsenal, and he had amazing time. Arsenal was helped win us the double. So
exactly.
you can argue till the cows come home about keepers, because you yourself were saying Van der Sar could go into his 40s easily. But 60 million for him, 250,000 a week, no way. I think
60 million is ridiculous lah. It's
because you can buy a team, one of the lower league teams for that money and bring them up. You know what I mean?
No,
we'll go crazy,
got the money.
man.
They're the richest club now. No, nobody's gonna touch them.
I mean,
frankly,
you cannot fault them if they go out and do it. Chelsea have done it. United have done it as well. When they first got the television broadcast money, that's what they did as well. That's how they got Cristiano Ronaldo. He was supposed to come to Arsenal for $4.5 million.
Not really, actually. David Beckham.
For a lot less.
It was David Beckham's deal. When United sold David Beckham to Real Madrid, it was what, 24.6 mil. And how much did they pay for Ronaldo? What, 14.7 mil, something like that.
The point being,
but
Arsenal had an agreement to get in for 4.5. 3 times the price the money came in, he went. So I mean, basically it boils down to how much you're willing to pay the player, because you must understand that the agent also makes a cut, that the club also gets a cut. So that is what you call business. If you're talking about basically business sense, I know Sarah's trying to tell me cut. But if you talk about business sense, that's how you look at it, because you look at it long term. Now you bring in a player like Berbatov, for example. He's 27. You give him, he's got another 4 years under his belt, no problem. Because I think when this guy starts scoring goals for United, there's going to be big worries for the other clubs. That's it, basically.
And this is, of course, Berber, who you guys pay together. Well, okay, if you guys don't already
I didn't pay, okay? The club did.
Yeah,
I don't have that kind of money. Give me the money, something else better to do, okay?
Okay, now that...
There's a comment for me there. Hey, Ben, Wenger still thinks the Arsenal has a chance to win the EPL. What say you? Honestly, I say after the way the games have gone, I do believe they do. For this simple reason. Arsenal are playing so badly, things can only get better. Whereas the others, it's true. Come on, it's true. And it's not as if they don't have the quality. I think Liverpool have found out. Not Liverpool. Liverpool will find out this weekend. Chelsea have found out. United have found out. On their day, Chelsea can't live with them. United can't live with them.
So
the only thing is now consistency, and it's easier to get consistency than to get form. If that makes anything.
That's true. No,
that's true. Currently, the top 3 are playing pretty much close to form, and they could suffer a drop in form. So, honestly, for the first time, especially since Fabregas has come in, I do think Arsenal have a chance. I don't think they're going to do it, but I think they're going to have a chance, because where they are now, the only way is up, and we're still there. I mean, a lot of fans cannot believe how we've slipped up so badly, and we're still
only 7 points, 8 points off the top.
Sure.
And-
Well, okay. Okay.
Okay. You are definitely. You know what? I wonder
There's a Taurus 14. Taurus 14 on the website.
which are you talking about?
Nice
Who?
hair, bro. Yeah, which bro are you
It's
talking
mine,
about?
it's mine.
Oh,
Is it-
this one.
It's the white here and the white here.
Or is it on
It's the
full
chin
hair,
hair, it's
bro?
the chin hair.
Nice hair, bro.
Nice hair,
comb
bro.
a
Which
bit, comb a
one?
bit.
You know, like,
Here's the white.
you know, with Benny's floppy, you know, style.
Come on,
hair,
maybe they're talking about you, Sarah.
Bro. Bro, it's bro.
I'll be worried if
Tell
they
me
call
your red
Sarah bro.
hair. You know, but then again, everybody treats me like bro.
It's
so-
one, it's one.
Then one, and it all could be, you know, now because
The white,
we've got
the white.
some facial stuff going on there as well, Ben. So, and of course,
And 3 exclamation marks.
yeah, 3 exclamation
Oh, one
marks.
for each of us, lah. Nice hair, bros.
Bros,
I
me.
guess so.
Okay, Man City has all the money in the world. They are closer to relegation rather than challenging for any honours.
Honor.
Dun, dun,
I
dun,
think
dun,
this
dun.
season it's a problem because Mark Hughes is the wrong manager for the club, and they are struggling. But I think if they can survive, next season you'll see a different Man City.
Who do you think would
If
be
in the
a good
next 2
manager?
seasons Man City don't achieve top 5, they're not going to get any closer to it. Who will be a good manager? Loads. Martin O'Neill, but he's not going to leave Villa.
I think of Mourinho, Mike.
Yeah, I actually
I
think
think
Mourinho will be back.
Yes.
Wow.
And he's
Because
used to
he'll be-
having
That would be
money.
fun.
They were
That would be
touted.
fun.
They were saying United were after Mourinho, and I think that's a job. Neutrally, he would consider. But if he goes to United, all the
Cannot.
he was
Too
hated
much.
outside Chelsea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only people who loved him were Chelsea.
Yeah.
Even that he would throw away. But
Yeah.
he will now be loved by United. And really, I don't think he would be wise to go to United because
I can tell you, Ben, I don't think Alex Ferguson is going to step down. He's got too many young players coming in. From the reports I've been reading, he's actually looking at 3 young players coming in. 2 Serbians, and I think 1 guy from Partizan Belgrade.
But the
You know,
danger.
these are all young. He's building another team. And
The
when you have
danger
United-
with Ferguson, I mean, as much as I really, and this time I really respect him, I think he needs to make way for Carlos Queiroz. I'm being very honest.
Really? Mini me?
Mini.
Yeah, he's a mini me. You know, like,
Because there comes a point, and I think Arsenal is in
Oh,
that
you
stage. Arsene Wenger needs a second in command. That is Arsenal's biggest problem. That's the one signing they should get. A quality second in command. They don't have that.
No, but I think Wenger might not allow it as well. He still wants to be the star.
I don't think he wants to be.
I
It's a
think,
different. It's different from being one star where.
No, I think Ben, you
Someone-
got to look at it that way because the thing is that when you're in a big club and you're in a situation like this, everybody's talking about Queiroz missing in United. I don't think so, no, because the club is huge. Now, Alex Ferguson doesn't go to the field every day. He doesn't do that. He leaves it to the others. They play a very, very big part, including Solskjaer. They are all involved, You see him going to junior team. It doesn't mean that he's not there with the senior team. Actually, he is there with the senior team. And that makes a big difference. And you got to understand, if you're looking at United, people like Van der Sar, Gary Neville, Paul Scholes, Ryan Giggs, these guys are actually helping out the young ones who are actually coming into the first team because they are guiding them. That plays a very, very important part. That's why I said to you, Arsenal is missing that key. When you're having
They've got Steve Ball at the club. They've got Bora Primovac at the club, who's amazing.
You need players. You're not talking about
They've got
managers or
Liam
coaches.
Brady, but
You're talking about
Liam
players who are
Steve
actually.
Ball.
You are with them all the time. There's a big difference.
He's with them all. They're with them all the time.
But it's different when
Arsenal
you're
are
having
missing a number
managers
two.
and
They're
coaches.
not missing these coaches.
No, when you're having managers and coaches, when they could I say when they mix around, there is a big difference. You will see that difference. But when you see players actually getting together, it's different. There's 2 different parts of it. If you see that, because if you look at United and the way it's actually structured, it is done actually that way. That's why we are so good in actually breaking up and spreading out. We've done that. Yeah, okay, cut.
Choke twist. No, I want to choke twist. No, choke twist. Okay, I want to ask, do you think that Manchester United's performance will be affected by going for the funny thing in Japan?
It may,
Next month.
surprisingly, it may actually be what they need.
Yeah,
A time to take a break,
yeah,
go away,
you need that. Ben is right.
chill out, come back. For me, that
In
it-
Tokyo.
And it's not
I
for that
wonder
long.
if
It's
you know.
it's a the important thing. See, currently,
days. It's just 10 days.
United have not won any of their games in hand.
Yeah, but they have to.
But when they
have
go
to and play on
away,
Boxing Day also.
when they go away and come back, they will have a few games in hands that rest. If they can then start catching
Dude,
up,
it's
that's where
Tokyo.
teams are going to look behind them and say, what's happening now?
It's Tokyo. They're party animals, you know, and they're going to Tokyo.
This is where the manager or the coach or the trainers going
party
with them
animal, yeah.
has to deal with the mental aspect of the professionalism and say, guys, you have a chance to do something when you come back, because if they don't come back and hit the ground running and they are struggling for the first few games, you can kiss goodbye to the season for United winning the league.
Well, if any of you are in Japan and you happen to see them partying, please send us photos. We
no,
want to
it's-
see.
Stop.
We want to see.
It's not.
Stop
It's
it.
not.
Encourage them to party.
Yeah,
Yeah,
buy them a round of cheese.
Especially if you're hot and
Spike
you're
it.
female.
Hang on.
You're hot and you're female.
Hang on,
encourage
guys.
them.
Hang on. Last Christmas party United had was
Yes.
a disaster. Okay, the media just painted it all over the place. And Alex Ferguson said that was it. Ban. This year,
No more parties.
no Christmas party. Can you imagine what's happening? Because right now,
Well, they're playing a game on Boxing Day.
United is looking at now 4 fronts. When they come back, right, they're going to actually look at it, okay, which are the cups they want to actually handle. Definitely, the Premiership is definitely going to be first on their list.
Then the champion.
Then the Champions League, or the Champions League. Those are the 2 major cups that are going to be first on the list. I can guarantee you that. And I don't think the boys
Like
want to
everyone
slip this
else.
up. Yeah, I don't think they want to slip this up because they just got so much to prove to themselves, especially those who missed out. You know, those who got an opportunity to actually fight for their place. And I think this is going to happen. I mean, I'm delighted with players like Raphael and Fletcher, who's just breaking in. I think it's great, and these guys have got so much to prove. You know, it's sad that we've got players like Fabio, the other
Yeah,
twin,
the
that's
name
injured.
is such a. I mean, the name has so much promise. The face, such a letdown.
He's just had.
Okay, what, Fabio?
Is that an X?
We will go and take a. I'm taking another watermelon.
He's a twin. How bad could he look? His brother looks alright.
I will
Come
take the
on.
water and hit them, and we will be back after these messages.
If you don't see a search, it was an X.